In a time before Blu-ray, digital downloads, and streaming platforms, one media format reigns supreme, the DVD. And one man gathered unto him a mighty collection of DVDs. His name was Uncle Doug. Now, in our time, Uncle Doug has bestowed upon me, Kevin, comedian, improviser, actor, and podcaster.
And bestowed upon me, Travis, podcaster, improviser, video game nerd, and otherwise handsome fella.
Bestowed upon us that collection, nay, that treasury of DVDs.
So we did what middle-aged men do and started a podcast where we watch these glorious gems and report back to you, our dear listener, what we find.
Whew, man, Trav, was that epic enough to cover what I was trying to accomplish? I was really going for my best movie voiceover voice. What do you think?
If it wasn't epic, it'll do until epic gets here, bud.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So, man, Travis, there's some things that people should probably know about this podcast, don't you think?
Yeah, well, some things that you should know. You've probably listened to a movie podcast before, and you were like, dang, these podcasts are full of spoilers. No different here. We're going to be spoiling the whole gosh dang thing. So don't be coming in here blind. If you were going to listen to a podcast episode about a movie you haven't seen yet, you have just been warned.
Yeah. To be fair, though, we're doing recordings of movies that were on DVD. So these are probably movies that came out at least a decade ago. So I think that's probably...
That's right.
That's probably good. Now, if you out there, you find folks are trying to write a book report, or I guess in this case a movie report, don't come to us for a complete, accurate description? Description? That's the word I want, isn't it? Yeah. Of films or the plot or even the context or metaphors that are contained therein. Because, Travis, you and I are common men, common folk, common people. We don't have that sophisticated touch of a Siskel, an Ebert. We just don't have that. That's not us, man. We're here just to tell you a little bit about the movies and just have fun riffing on them.
We're here to goof and have a good time. And we want you to join us. And it should be a good time for maybe an hour, more or less, each episode.
Trav,
you know, who knows?
Trav, listen, I'm optimistic just like you, my friend. I'm going to shoot for 45 minutes. We're going to shoot for 45 minutes on these things. There's no way they're going to be 45 minutes. We're definitely going to bleed over at least over an hour, for sure.
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience talking with you, Kev, but in the times that I have, it has been hard to get away. So I'm going to agree with you. It's probably going to be a little bit more than an hour. But so buckle in for that. We're going to try. Our goal is to not make the podcast longer than the movie. How about that? Is that a good deal for everyone? And then also, these are going to be a seasonal release. So you're going to get about 10 episodes back to back to back to back to back over time. And then there might be a little bit of a drought. And then we're going to come back strong with more episodes. So it's going to roll like that, just so you know.
Yeah. And content-wise, now look, I'm not trying to go to rated R. I'm not trying to go NC-17, but we are going to be covering the plot of the movie. So sometimes that's going to include some things that are gross, violent, and just downright vulgar. Trav, what pops to mind is that scene from The Exorcist. You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Head spinning, green face, vomit, eyes drooping. I mean, just, did I go too far already in this intro?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Man. And Linda Blair in that movie uses some serious potty words. Did we? I don't feel like we really hit on the Uncle Doug enough to let folks know that are interested in this podcast who Uncle Doug is and why this whole podcast is named after him. So I just want to touch on that really quickly. Uncle Doug is this fellow that you and I both know who literally gave us this giant bin of DVDs and said, go wild. See what happens. And so we decided to make a podcast based around these DVDs. So randomly, for every episode, we pull a DVD out and we cover that movie. Now, Trav, do you think that kind of sums it up okay?
I think it sums it up okay. A couple other important notes. One, Kevin and I both can call this gentleman Uncle Doug. We are not related. Okay, he is just everyone's Uncle Doug. Close your eyes and picture one. You've got one. It's that guy. And he's kind of an eclectic figure. Each time that we reach in the bin and get a new DVD, we're going to learn a little bit something new about Doug because we have to conversate with him. He's kind of standing near the bin, right? So we're going to be getting a little bit more information. So Doug will become a character of the show as you listen. right? But he's a real character to us, for sure. We're afraid of him most of the time.
Oh, my gosh, I know, man. He always answers the door with a shotgun, which is alarming, yet somehow comforting to me. I don't know if it's because we were both raised in the South or not, but maybe that's what it is.
It is. I mean, you're always thinking, it's good to see a guy around here with home security.
That's right. So, Trav, if people, listen to the podcast, they like it, and they want to find out more about us or about the Polymedia Network, what do they do?
Right. So we have more social medias coming. That's what they call these, the social medias. We have more of those coming. You'll have access to a Twitter for the show. There'll probably be a Facebook and Instagram, etc. We'll announce what those are later. But if you want to hang out and talk with us, you can always visit the Polymedia Discord. Of course, this podcast is a part of the Polymedia Network. You can access that over on polymedianetwork.com. And if you would like to join that Discord, you can check out patreon.com/polykill. I know it's confusing, but we'll put it in the description. And you can go there, find a tier that works for you. One of those tiers will be access to the Discord where you can have full-on chatty chat discourse with Kev and I, and we might spill some beans about Uncle Doug in there on occasion.
Ooh, man, that's exciting. Well, Trav, is there anything else you want to add? I think this, for a little intro to our podcast that I'm so proud of, and I'm so proud to do it with you, Trav. I think we've covered the bases that I wanted to cover for this intro episode. Is there anything else you might want to add?
I don't think so. I think we are ready to roll. Let's get these episodes going.
Heck yeah, I'm so excited. Oh boy. Guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy Uncle Doug's DVD bin. And just like our Uncle Doug always says,
Your mother sews socks in heck.